EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Here now, Ncaa to get us started. And off we go here on Monday night. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Let's go. He'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, hauled in by Legette. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. The motion man is Sanders. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. A gain of 57 yards. Here's a run. A short gain down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And they are all over that on defense. Good search. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That one taken in right side by Legette. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 3. On the handoff, this is Brooks. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
That one complete to Leggett. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Give inside, it's Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another try with Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Brooks. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers take a 10-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This is taken in at the goal line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Moore going in motion. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw there. Caught by Leggett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it'll bring up 2nd down. complete. It's Williams over the middle. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Here comes now on the return. He has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught to the goal line and in. Sky Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run here for Robinson. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Falcons.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Sanders. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set, go.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. Whoa! Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that 1st and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Right side and brought in by Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Williams in motion. They'll try and run it with Brooks. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
They'll try it now with Brooks. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run with Robinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Penix to the right. That's Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Quick hitting slant there. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A handoff. It's Brooks running right. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now the lefty panics on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On second down, Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. They motion the slot man left. To throw again, it's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Slot man in motion right. On first down, it's Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. We'll go once more with Brooks. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. On the handoff, this is Brooks. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around. Big love, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on you better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players, my folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get 'em glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get 'em glow, stop overthinking, these can't fuck with you. Get 'em glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. No competition, these stale. Curbing on curbing, my layers. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Keep running circles around these snails. And my bumping up in the jail on the gang. Glow.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got to change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. I wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how I'm still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.